Hello everyone, and welcome to my 90-day Fiance official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The recent internet appearance of a photo of former 90-day Fiancé cast members Karine Martins and Paul Stale has shocked the show's followers. Paul Stale and Karine Martins, the couple from 90-Day Fiancé, have reconciled and were recently discovered by a fan in an unexpected location. Karine is from Brazil and is 27 years old, whereas Paul is 40 years old and from Kentucky. They initially appeared in Season 1 of 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days, Paul, a reality TV star, met the young woman, barely in her 20s, online and kept his criminal past a secret from her. Despite their lack of language proficiency and trust concerns, the couple decided to get married. They even had 2 children together, but soon after Pierre and Ethan were awarded custody. Karine asserted that Paul went missing in her native Brazil in late August as they fought over custody of the children. Karine also published a mysterious Instagram reel that gave the impression that Paul had passed away. But it took a few days before Paul came forward to say what had transpired. Recently, Reddit user /212 published a picture demonstrating Paul's return to America and reconciliation with Karine. Paul and Karine were photographed out on a date in California's Disneyland. Pierre and Ethan didn't appear to be with the couple in the photo, since they are still vying for custody of their sons and dealing with the legal system and CPS. What a pair of clowns they are. While your children are in foster care, enjoy Disney, remarked Reddit user dark_passenger86. To go to Disney when you don't have your kids is messed up, commented nice_dragon. Paul told Newsweek that although he and Karine were still married, they were no longer together when he came back to say that she was never absent and everything was all a misunderstanding. Paul remarked that their children were the only reason they were attempting to maintain their goodwill. We're just trying to make sure we have a good relationship so that in the future we can have a good co-parenting relationship, said Paul. Paul no longer wished for their children to experience the negativity, fights, and toxic nature of their relationship. He admitted their lack of compatibility with Karine. Paul claimed that Karine had changed. The same young girl she once was no longer there. Since he began talking about a young Brazilian girl on Instagram, Paul has been associated with her. In October 2022, Paul and the 18-year-old Isabel Medeiros ignited romance rumors. In order to receive updates about him after going missing, he even urged his admirers to follow Isabel on Instagram. Paul then stated that he had not been dating Isabel and had instead been speaking to a member of her family. In that case, the fact that Paul is currently pictured with Karine on what appears to be a Disneyland hints that they may be giving their marriage another opportunity for the benefit of their children. Paul and Karine have been absent from 90-Day Fiancé for a while, but his disappearance incident recently thrust him back into the spotlight, despite the claims of some fans that he was just conducting a publicity trick. In episode 10 of 90-Day Fiancé, Nikki Exotic reveals the bizarre way she revealed her gender to Justin. The third trans cast member appears exotic and talented, but after her unplanned outing, her relationship fell apart. Nikki Exotica shocked Justin on 90-Day Fiancé. The TLC franchise is full of colorful characters, but Nikki manages to stand out because of her fascination with being a living, breathing Barbie. The quantity of surgery that Nikki underwent will astound you, especially if you think that Darcy Silva undergoes surgery too frequently. She actually spent so much money on surgical procedures that Justin was oblivious to the fact that she was transgender. The Season 10 cast member of 90-Day Fiancé met Justine online, and he came to the United States from Moldova. He was startled when she revealed that she was transgender and returned home. She was actually born Jason Torres, but you'd never know it now, according to The Sun. By 2017, the 47-year-old singer had spent more than $1 million on plastic surgery. That followed her 19-year-old gender transition surgery. 90-Day Fidelity exotic Nikki terrified Justin. The exotic beauty described how she and Justin split up and then reconciled in a trailer for the show that ET Online ran. Fans will follow that path toward reuniting in the upcoming TLC season. She changed herself into a stunning woman, yet stereotypes were not tolerated. They got into a lot of arguments while griping about working, doing the laundry, cooking, and other things. The 90-Day Fiancé star lost her cool during one of those arguments and blurted out that she was born a man. He was surprised and irate, according to Nikki. That's right, he was traumatized. Naturally, Justin went back home. Despite being absent from her physical life since 2007, they stayed in touch over the course of those 15 years. Nikki talked on how they had both gone through things in their lives. Nevertheless, there is now a second chance at love. Fans of Very Much in the Closet 90-Day Fiancé are aware that Nikki Exotica took a very long time to go public. She was bullied in school and hardly interacted with anyone. It sounds as though the early years were lonely. Barbie became the object of a desire for solace. Despite her considerable income, she did mention that she would need to unzip her purse a second time for Justin. They had previously submitted an application for his K visa. Are you surprised Justin struggled to accept Nikki Exotica's admission that she was born a man? What about the manner in which she revealed that she was formerly a man? What would you do if, during an argument, your partner shared such a significant secret? Comment below with your thoughts and check back here for all the latest 90-Day Fiancé news. Viewers of 90-Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days received a close-up look at Shayla Manghubat's living circumstances in an underdeveloped region of the Philippines this season. This season of Before the 90 Days saw Shayla join the cast, and she and her American love interest, David Dangerfield, quickly won the hearts of the audience. David and Shayla are both deaf, and their shared hearing loss is what sparked their cross-border romance. The pair suffered some terrible blows as soon as 42-year-old David came in the Philippines to meet Shayla, 31, in person for the first time. Shayla's mother passed away the morning after being introduced to David, and Shayla's family's home was revealed to be in a terrible state by David. Sheila and David hired a contractor to provide them with an estimate to repair the damage to her decaying home after the funeral for Shayla's mother was over. David explains why it is not possible to create a GoFundMe to fix Shayla's house. David has expressed that the contractor's $1,700 estimate is a little too pricey for him, despite the fact that many viewers thought it was a reasonable cost for the amount of work that needed to be done. This week, David posted a picture of himself and Shayla together on Instagram, along with the remark, "I've been inundated with questions about funding Shayla's home repairs." David began his post with, "Hello fans people. I am aware that many people query me regarding GoFundMe, sorry, but I'm unable to do that since I cannot afford to pay my taxes or heirs. You cannot send funds to a residence that is for sale." The Nebraskan went on to say, "Yes, I still give money to help Shayla and Shayla's family as well. And wait to watch the final episode or season of the show on television, please." David was asked why he couldn't do the GoFundMe by an Instagram user in the comments area. "GoFundMe can't send money to Cebu City, Philippines, for the sale of a house because it will cost too much in taxes," he stated. Sadly, Shayla's mother passed away after falling on the rickety staircase in their home. Shayla felt compelled to do the house repairs right away after her mother passed away. David revealed in a confessional that although he works 2 jobs to support himself, he is not a rich person and would be more than happy to help Shayla because I love her. Sheila and David went to a nearby sports bar, and David told her, "I am not wealthy. I have 2 jobs because of this, yet it's still difficult." On 90-Day Fiancé, Shayla questioned the future of her and David. Earlier than the 90 days, Shayla disclosed that she lost her job as a result of the coronavirus outbreak and has been unable to find work ever since. Sheila admitted, "I had a job before the pandemic, but it's very difficult for me to obtain work right now. I'm ashamed, but no one in my family is able to provide me with financial assistance." Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.